Hey guys, I know there's plenty of videos on this topic already, but my seat on my Honda CBR 500R is pretty uncomfortable. After an hour or two of riding, it starts to get really uncomfortable. So I'm going to be doing the gel insert that lots of people have already done. I'm just going to break down for you exactly how much it cost me, how long it took me, and how much the tools to do the job cost, because I mean, I have this garage, but it's all hand tools. I don't have a fully tricked out shop with air compressors and staple guns and stuff, so I'll bring you guys along with me and let you know my perspective of the process. Staples, looks like all of them. Should be able to get to them with just like a regular staple gun. We shouldn't need anything extra fancy. Right here might cause some problems. If we try and come in, if it's a big square staple gun, might have some trouble getting around here. But in general, it looks okay. For the materials, I'm going to round the prices up to the nearest whole dollar. I purchased the gel pad. It was 25 centimeters by 25 centimeters square with 2 centimeter thickness. I purchased it from Amazon. It was $36 plus $3 for shipping. So after taxes, it was $40. I'll put a link in the description for that. I went to Joann's fabric store to purchase the thin layer of foam that's going to go on top. It was called foam stabilizer at their store. Other places it's referred to as sewing foam. I got that for $4. It was about a 20-inch by 20-inch section that they just cut out for me. And then I purchased a bottle of spray adhesive for $7. So rounding up, the total from Joann's was $12 after tax. I went to Home Depot, purchased a staple gun that was $15. I purchased staples. I got the wrong kind. They were too long, so I had to go back and exchange them for shorter ones. The ones I pulled out of the seat were 1/4 inch long, so I would highly recommend just get 1/4 inch. It'll be plenty of length to hold the cover to the seat. Anything longer, you might poke through and you don't want to be sitting on sharp staples. So the pack of staples was $10, making the total from Home Depot $28. So the total material cost for this project was $80. I'm not including the really, really basic hand tools like a set of Allen wrenches to take the seat off the bike, and a flathead screwdriver, and a pair of scissors and some razor blades to cut the foam. If you don't have these tools, you can find all of them for very cheap, less than $20, so you can do this whole project for under $100, depending if you already have some tools. If you've got some spare foam laying around, it could be even cheaper. But yeah, this is what it cost me, so let's get back to the project.
The back and forth has got me so messed up. Don't ignore the signs. We've had enough of the whole damn thing that we got going. You hold the strings without me knowing. Why do I have to suffer through the thinking? Why do I have the feeling that we're sinking? I need to find a way.
We're going to take the gel pad, figure out the shape we want it to be. It comes with all this plastic. Here I started to kind of pull the plastic off to get down to the actual gel, but the actual gel is very sticky, so I'm just going to leave the plastic on it so it doesn't stick to everything while I'm trying to handle it, and just trim all this extra plastic off.
this for?
Okay, so I tend to sit towards the back of my seat, so I'm going to position this more towards the back instead of up here at the front, because this isn't quite as useful. We're going to trim roughly along the lines here, so it's mostly in the top and less in the side. This is where you're going to want to get yourself a black marker, Sharpie, whatever, and you can just freehand it and then cut as you like, or you can try and be more scientific and measure it and center it. I'm going to do a mixture of both.
What's all this for? It's got me turned around, but I can't ignore the feelings that I found in this whole damn thing that we got going. You hold the strings without me knowing. Why do I have to suffer through the thinking? Why do I have the feeling that we're sinking? I need to find a way.
Set the gel off to the side. Now this is the stuff that we're cutting out. So we're keeping this. Just a triple check. Measure 25 times, cut once. So now we can start cutting out the foam. We need to go down about 2 centimeters. So this is what you do want the knife for. So what you're going to want to do is just cut it in a grid pattern like this to make it into small pieces, and then take your razor blade and then try and lay it flat and go through and cut out all the little squares that you just cut until it's deep enough that this fits and it's flush with this. So
Don't give it up. Sometimes we're just ourselves and not with someone else. Me, myself, and I.
Okay, so after about 15 minutes of slowly cutting away tons and tons and tons of foam, we got this to fit. It's still a tiny bit high in a few spots, but that's okay. It'll still fit, it'll squish down, and it's still nice and solid. We did start to get real close on the corners here, where we pull it up to get to our screws, but that shouldn't be an issue as long as we're gentle in the future. It shouldn't rip the foam too much. So now we're going to take our extra layer. This is way too big. We're going to trim it down so it fits across the entire seat, just to give it a tiny bit more cushioning everywhere and hold everything together with the spray adhesive. And then we can put the seat cover back on, and then we'll be done. Well, then we gotta staple it, then put the seat back on, then we're done.
Sometimes we're just ourselves and not with someone else. I see who you are tonight. I see who you are tonight. Maybe don't want your love, don't want your love, don't want your love. You can keep your heart. I see who you are tonight. I see who you are tonight. Maybe don't want your love, don't want your love, don't want your love. You can keep your heart. Me, myself, and I. At least give it a try. Sometimes we're just ourselves and not with someone else.
Plenty of room. Alright, so now I'm going to spray the back of this, spray this, glue it on, and then I'll make the final trim after it's glued on and actually set. The point of gluing it is to just keep the different layers from sliding around underneath the seat, and just kind of hold everything together as one piece, just in case the old seat isn't tight enough to kind of hold it and keep it from wrinkling or anything.
I've been loving everything you are. Your eyes alone are the brightest stars. I could stand you all night, just drinking in your sunlight. Get me in love tonight. You put all the stars in my eyes. Get me in love tonight. You tell me I light up the whole sky. Get me in love tonight. You put all the stars in my eyes. Get me in love tonight. You tell me I light up the whole sky. Our dreams are where you'll find me. You're the only thing I see.
So now it's going to be a matter of pulling it tight, because we did add a bit of material from the extra foam, and then stapling it. So,
My galaxy.
I'll have to take it out on a ride and see how it is, but it feels better. Less than $100 to do. Just takes a couple hours of your time. So, yep, see you in the next video. I'll probably be working on my car. Peace out.